Hi, I'm sorry about that earlier. My laptop battery died, and I was not, apparently, I thought I had way more time than I actually did. So I was in the midst of number four, that dreams and visions can be less clear than just hearing God. And I think that was what I was in the midst of trying to say when my computer was flashing at me and such. So, the fifth one is that anyone can hear God, and they can grow into a knowledge of God, whether they read this book or not, and just through trial and error, which is just really neat that God does that, that He doesn't make it so that we need to uh, have taken classes on knowing Him. We can actually just experience it and go into it. So, but yeah, that's something that uh, is really good news for everyone because even if you've read this book or not, if you are in the act of talking with God and listening to Him or trying to listen to Him, and um, yeah, that you can get to a place where you actually do and where you know that you have heard God and that you can engage with Him. And that leads to the last point that I got from this book. And it's that hearing God, it takes time, it takes practice, and it takes a sense of being with God that uh, just means that you have to be willing to hear from Him, that you have to be ready to hear from Him, and you have to be used to hearing from Him. And this means that you basically learn by trial and error. Anytime that you think you've heard from God and you act on it, it's all good, whether it was a actually from God or not, just because you learn then what was from God and what wasn't from God. So in that sense, error is fine, and well, at least in in that sense, that when you make mistakes, you can learn from your mistakes, and you can say, oh well, that actually wasn't God, and so now I know not to listen to that voice, or now I know not to listen to myself when I think I've heard from God, and I'm um, believe this or that. And so, but that's what I learned from this book. It's a really good book. I would definitely encourage anyone to read it. So if you have read it, let me know what you thought about it, and if you uh, have any questions about hearing from God, let me know those too, and I'll try to get to them. And if you're watching this later, sorry about the two part. It was not intentional. And yeah, I'll hopefully uh, get back to you as soon as I find out. Read your comment. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.